Boys, girls, and youngsters in general in Medellin City that belong in the communes with high violence rates have somehow changed their behaviors, attitudes, habits, and values that concern themselves and the surroundings in which they live and dream.
Para mí la Escuela de Música es unión.
Para mí la red de escuelas y bandas de música de Medellín significa compromiso.
Para mí la red de escuelas de música de Medellín es un encuentro con la cultura.
Medellin's network of music schools is a program oriented to promote the coexistence with boys, girls, and youngsters and their families in the most vulnerable parts of the city, created by municipal agreement in 1996. Medellin's network of music schools is registered in the government program of the Mayor Alonso Salazar Jaramillo 2008-2011. We will continue to transform Medellin in an effort to strengthen infantile and juvenile networks for music, dance, theater, plastic arts and literature, violence prevention, promotion of the coexistence, promotion of values, social inclusion, and citizen participation are the main lines of intervention of the music's network. The University of Antioquia Faculty of Arts manages and runs this program given its extended formative experience and the social development mission that concerns it. The network's social, cultural, and musical formation process consists of two phases. The first one is oriented to musical formation, and the second to the projection and organization of high-level groupings. During the musical formation phase, the net has 26 music schools, 13 in the area of Arch Courts and 13 in the Wind area. In those areas, about 4,000 students ranging from 7 to 21 years of age that come from high vulnerability parts of the city are taken care of. Each school has a director, male or female, a secretary, and a group of teachers for each area. There are a total of 26 directors, 26 secretaries, and 107 teachers. There are more than 100 musical groupings of chords, winds, and choirs belonging to schools which carry out about 500 free concerts a year for the joy and formation of audiences in the city. During the second phase of projection, symphonic groupings with boys, girls, and youngsters from schools or graduate students who have stood out for their sense of responsibility, solidarity, respect, and warmth in their relationships and musical performance have been organized. There are 3 orchestras, infantile, intermediate, and principal, and 2 choirs, infantile and juvenile, groupings conformed by 600 students. Such groupings are managed and run by Amadeus Foundation. From 2008, 2 new groupings were created: the Symphonic Band, Medellin's network of music schools, and the Quinteto of Bronces, Medellin's network of music schools, under the coordination and direction of the Arts Faculty of the University of Antioquia. The Symphonic Band, Medellin's network of music schools, is a wind grouping conformed by 80 musicians, students and teachers included. It counts on the musical advice of Frank de Vuist, Belgian teacher, invited director of international prestige, who has lived for several years in Valencia, Spanish community that constitutes one of the most important referents of band's development worldwide. The Quinteto of Bronces, Medellin's network of music schools, is a chamber group formed at the end of 2008 after a special invitation of Banco Interamericano de Desarrollo for a concert in Washington presentation within the framework of the 50th birthday of such organization. It is conformed by 2 students and 3 teachers that were formed in the net as instrumentalists. By suggestion of the Citizen Culture Secretary, the Network of Music Schools has, as one of its projects for 2009, the confirmation of the first orchestra tango school in agreement with the Buenos Aires, Argentina's government. Choirs, instrument beginners, pre-bands, pre-orchestras, bands, and orchestras start to take part of the musical world of families and strengthen the cultural and artistic processes in neighborhoods and communities around the city. Each objective reached by the net has been fundamental in Medellin's cultural transformation, a city that is nowadays described using words such as transformation, optimism, modernization, coexistence, education, and culture. Nowadays, Medellin does not only rely on people who are able to interpret an instrument, but it also has the privilege of counting on citizens who can make the world a more peaceful, kind, and joyful place to live in through more constructive and careful attitudes and behaviors.
Para mí la música es expresar tus sentimientos en forma de notas.
Definitivamente en la vida no hay orgullo más grande el de tener un niño en la red de escuelas de música.
We are going to keep transforming Medellin and Medellin's network of musical schools, our great instrument.